It is taking all of my willpower not to title this video Sly 5 just dropped and then slap this photo on the thumbnail. I mean, be glad I'm not in this for the views. I mean, I'm making Sly content, so I thought that was pretty evident. But there is something new Sly Cooper related to play, which is pretty exciting. I mean, it is a fan game. Obviously, it's not like a full-blown Sly Cooper game, but come on. The Sly Cooper fan base is starving. This is really cool. Noah Chase just dropped a Sly Cooper fan game called Sly Cooper: A Thief in Paris. Now, this is built from the ground up. It's not running on like an old game. This is like brand new stuff. The gist of this game is that there's one hub world, it's Sly in Paris, and your goal is to just collect 30 clue bottles. I mean, nothing crazy, nothing super in-depth, but it definitely works. You do a lot in the Sly games, and I feel like the whole clue bottle collecting is something that could definitely be overlooked, but for some reason in the fan base is like something people bring up and talk about a lot. In fact, it's one of the main criticisms for Sly 3 not having any. And it makes sense. I mean, Sly Cooper is a 3D platformer. Most 3D platformers have some element of collecting so that the worlds don't feel empty. It gives you something to do, basically. And with Sly 3 only really having coins to collect, which is not even like a real collectible because you can get them anywhere, and people already didn't want to collect them because this time around you had to if you wanted to get all of the gadgets. I mean, it was pretty annoying them not being there. With that spiel being over, it really doesn't have anything to do with this game. This game is about collecting the clue bottles, something that a lot of people love, something that I really enjoyed in the Sly Cooper games. It was one of the main driving factors to exploring the entire world. It lets you get to know the hub world, basically. Also, the gameplay and the scope of the Sly games is a little complicated for a fan game. I mean, you would have to. I mean, you wouldn't have to, but it would include voice acting, special missions, a lot of NPCs running around, and a bunch of different mechanics like pickpocketing. It can get pretty crazy, and if you want to make a simple, fun fan game, collecting the clue bottles, I think was the best route to take. And I gotta say, I had a lot of fun playing this fan game, and it took me about 30 minutes to collect all of them. I had the classic situation where I collected 29 out of 30 in like 20 minutes, and then it took an extra 10 minutes to find the last one. Now, luckily, there is that clinking noise of the clue bottles in here, which I know infuriates a lot of people, but you definitely need it if you're going to be looking for all 30. And this hub world is actually quite large, like a lot bigger than I was expecting. And what I love about it is that almost all of the clue bottles are located on top of buildings. So there is a ground level, there's like streets for you to run around. I mean, and it's a large hub world, but you won't find any of the clue bottles there. This fan game really focuses on the platforming on the rooftops, which I think is very important. It keeps the game basically about parkour, and a lot of elements from the Sly Cooper series are there, such as spire jumps, walking on ropes, climbing up poles. Anything that has to do with the blue sparkly things is here. And I'm really happy for that reason too, because I feel like if there was a lot of clue bottles on the ground level, then it would have been kind of a little bit more like a regular 3D platformer collectathon. But they really stuck to the Sly Cooper aspect of sticking to the rooftops and doing the parkour. It was awesome. I also gotta say that the art style for this game is fantastic. It's very simple. It is very simplistic, but definitely works to the benefit and fits the Sly Cooper series as well. It reminds me of this photo that's on the Sly 2 box art, and we see a lot of art like that in the Sly Cooper series, just the dark silhouette of Sly. The game's about sneaking around at nighttime, being a thief. Sly's just that dark silhouette in this game, and I think that was just a great artistic choice, and it makes it stand out and it makes it different from the actual series. Also, you guys know me. If you're subscribed to the channel, you've seen any videos, I'm a glitch hunter. It's what I love doing. I am absolutely going to try and break this game and get out of bounds. So you might be seeing that in the future. Currently, I have found nothing, but I have tried. And if you're wondering if this is it for the fan game, is this the final product, it doesn't look like that. So I found out about this fan game, which released, I believe, like 5 days ago, on Reddit. I was scrolling through the Sly Cooper Reddit. I was thinking about making another Sly Reddit video. I haven't done one of those in a while. And I came across the post by Noah Chase, the person who made this video, and they discussed it in the comments further with some people. He said he's looking to make the scope of the game a little bit bigger, or, you know, filling out the current level a little bit more, and is looking for people to help with this project. So if you guys are familiar with game developing at all, he said he made this in Godot 4. That was the game engine. I'm not familiar with that at all. I'll put text up on the screen of how that was written in his comment. I'll make sure to leave the link to the original Reddit post announcing this game in the description, which also includes the trailer. Also, I don't even know if I mentioned this yet, but this game is just for PC, for download, and I think that was pretty obvious, but I gotta say it. I know there's gonna be the one person asking if it's on PlayStation. But yeah, I guess I don't really have anything else to add. I had a lot of fun playing this game, and hopefully if there's some updates in the future, I would absolutely love to check that out. And I'll probably maybe do a stream of it if you guys are interested, or at least some sort of video of me playing it. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.